Shifting focus to Jammu and Kashmir and talking about the politics over another unfortunate incident. Day after a terror attack in Poonch claimed life of one Jawan and critically injured 4 others. Political battleground heated up yet another time. Former Punjab Chief Minister and Congress Lok Sabha candidate from Jalandhar Charanjit Singh Channi claimed that the Poonch was not a terror attack and was instead orchestrated by the BJP for political gains. He further alleged that the BJP is playing with the innocent lives for their own gain. BJP attacked Congress over Channi's remarks, saying that the statement exposes the real mentality of the Congress and that it is giving a clean sheet to Pakistan. Meanwhile, 6 people have been detained and further probe remains underway so far.
ये स्टंटबाजी हो रही है, हमले नहीं हो रहे। पिछली बार भी जब इलेक्शन आते हैं तो ऐसे स्टंट खेले जाते हैं और बीजेपी को जिताने का संविधान तैयार किया जाता है। ये तैयार किए हुए सारे पहले से तैयार करके हमले करवाए जाते हैं। ये बीजेपी को जिताने का एक स्टंट होता है, इसमें सच्चाई नहीं होती। लोग मरवाने और लोगों के लाशों पे खेलना ये बीजेपी को आता है।
We have CNN News 18's Akash Sharma and Arunima joining us live on the broadcast. Akash, first coming to you, tell us more about the investigation that has taken place so far, the combing process, as well as what are the crucial findings.
Right, so Sakshi, you see, search operation is still going on. You know, yesterday I had a word with the several officers on ground, and they say that the search is still on. They are looking for those who were directly or indirectly involved in this incident, in this attack. Also, we have we have been told that Jammu Kashmir Police has picked up 6 individuals, and questioning is going on because as far as the attack is concerned, so we know that several individuals who are there who fired upon the vehicle of Indian Air Force, and this vehicle was a part of the convoy that was attacked. Total 5 airmen were injured. 1 airman has lost his life, and soon after that we have seen that Rashtriya Rifles units and Jammu Kashmir Police launched a search operation in this area. Also, Sakshi, you see, last time we had an attack in the same area in December month, and during that time Indian Army Chief General Manoj Pandey said that how groups are active in this area and are getting support from across the border, support from Pakistan in terms of finances, in terms of, in fact, it is believed that there are different units. One of the unit is taking care of the narrative, because we have seen the kind of videos that come after the attacks. These videos are edited to a level that these videos can aid to promote a sort of narrative. Also, as far as the investigation is concerned, so we have been told that as of now local police, the state agencies are investigating the case. Yes, Army and Air Force are looking for the kind of lapses in terms of standard operating procedure, which could have been followed and which could have been ignored in this particular case. But yes, it will take some time because every aspect will be investigated. Also, you see this area, Rajouri and Poonch area, till 2003, we had a lot of presence of terrorists in this area. But after 2003, after Operation Sarv Vinash, this area was peaceful from 2003 to 2021. But in 2021, we had several attacks in which 9 soldiers were killed, and then in 2023, we had several incidents where at least 10 soldiers were killed in action. Last year in December, we had a last attack in Surenkot area itself, and after that, this was the first attack in this particular area. Up to a level where 5 airmen were injured and 1 has lost his life.
Right, very unfortunate. Akash, please stay with us. Arunima is also there with us live on the broadcast. Arunima, now coming to you. A day back, we broke this to our viewers that top intelligence sources have informed CNN News 18 that Lashkar is behind this Poonch terror attack. What is the question about, blaming a political party from your own country, like what Congress is doing at this point of time? Is that not be looked as axing their own feet during this crucial time of Lok Sabha elections?
The first time when Pulwama happened, and subsequently Indian armed forces entered Pakistan to take down those terror camps and Even then, if you heard the opposition soundbites, questions were raised about the Pulwama attack. Questions were raised whether Pulwama attack that happened just ahead of the Lok Sabha elections 2019, the timing of it. And once again, the same script is being read out by leaders like Charanjit Singh Channi, surprisingly, because he is a former chief minister of a border state like Punjab, chief minister of a state which has seen how terrorism ruins people of a particular state. So he has experienced all of that. And yet for him to come out and say that what happened in Poonch was actually a political stunt orchestrated and alleging that BJP plays over dead bodies is extremely unfortunate. I think all retired IPS officers we have been speaking to who have been at the helm of affairs in Jammu and Kashmir are questioning Charanjit Singh Channi's statements, saying that this is not just insulting towards the martyrs, but you're also questioning your own forces, because ultimately it is a combined unit which is working there in Jammu and Kashmir, in Poonch, in Rajouri. If you're saying this is a political stunt, are you not raising questions on the local leadership of armed forces there? So it's an insult. That's what local officials say. That's what security good officials say. That by raising such questions, you're insulting our armed forces as well.
Definitely. Arunima and Akash will request you to please stay with us on the broadcast. We've got some more political reactions coming in within the same story. Let's take a look at those first.
चरणजीत सिंह चन्नी फॉर्मर चीफ मिनिस्टर पंजाब के कांग्रेस के आज जलंधर से लोकसभा के कैंडिडेट हैं। वो ऐसी घटिया बयानबाजी करते हैं, इसको नटंकी बताते हैं, इसको ड्रामा बताते हैं। जवान का शहीद होना कांग्रेस के लिए नटंकी और ड्रामा है, राजनीतिक ड्रामा है। ये है कांग्रेस का असली चेहरा, ये है गांधी परिवार का असली चेहरा। ये कोई नई बात नहीं है। कांग्रेस के खून के अंदर ये घटियापंथी है। कांग्रेस के खून के अंदर आर्मी के प्रति, एयरफोर्स के प्रति या हमारे सैनिकों के प्रति ऐसी भावना है। ये गंदी राजनीति से बाज नहीं आ सकते। ये वोटों की तुष्टीकरण के लिए, पाकिस्तान को खुश करने के लिए किसी कदर भी नीचे गिर सकते हैं।
ये ओछी मानसिकता कांग्रेस की दिखती है, जो सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक पर, एयर स्ट्राइक पर भी प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा करती है। और डोकलाम के समय हमारे सैनिकों के साथ खड़े होने के बजाय राहुल गांधी जी चीन के डिप्लोमैट्स के साथ रहते हैं। ये कौन सी मजबूरी है कि कांग्रेस ने हमारी सेना की शूरवीरता पर भी प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा किया और हमारी सेना के साथ खड़े होने के बजाय चीन के अधिकारियों के साथ खड़े रहे। कांग्रेस को देश को जवाब देना चाहिए और कितना गिरेगी कांग्रेस राजनीति के लिए।
जब चुनाव आता है तो पुलवामा में हमला होता है, हमारे नौजवान जो शहीद हो जाते हैं। अब फिर चुनाव आता है तो मोदी जी हड़बड़ंडा करवाते हैं लोगों को। केवल इन लोगों ने लड़वाने का काम किया, हिंदू मुसलमान कराने का काम किया। शहीद जो हुए ये सब किनके वजह से हुए? ये मोदी जी के वजह से हुए, नहीं तो पहले कहाँ कोई शहीद हुआ है।
Akash continues to stay with us on the broadcast. Akash, please help us understand the sort of geographical picture of the location where the incident actually transpired. Also, if you could walk us through the details that you have received about the ammunition that has been recovered from the spot.
Right. So first of all, the terrain, you see, when we talk about Rajouri and Poonch area, Surankot lies in between of Rajouri and Poonch. Rajouri town and Poonch town. When you go from Rajouri towards Poonch, so you have Surankot in between, and Surankot is one Thana area where that comes under the jurisdiction of Poonch district. Terrain is rough terrain. It is full of hideouts, full of caves, and this is also a reason why they say that terrorists are taking advantage of these hideouts and caves. Also, you see, when we talk about this particular incident, so pictures have come from on the ground, and these pictures are somewhere suggesting that at least 3 to 4 individuals were there, because you see there are bullet marks on windshield, there are bullet marks on the driver's side gate of that truck, and at other places as well. One person, one individual cannot fire such rounds, and then we have the fact that Air Force personnel retaliated. So given the scenario, so it is believed that at least 3 to 4 individuals were there. They were using sophisticated weapons, including AK-47, because the shells that have been recovered from the particular area somewhere suggest that AK-47 and some other sophisticated weapons were also used. Now, you see, Sakshi, when I talk about the terrain, so when this incident happened, it was around 6:15 p.m., 6:15 in the evening.